Okay, so just a minute. 14, 15, 16, 17. Welcome everyone to another initiative of KMGN, the KM Global Network, which unites networks all over the world, turning us to one big community that can make KM bigger, better, more implemented, because together we believe we can do more than each one and one of us by himself or by herself, and by each network and each country by themselves. I'm happy to see that we have participants from from 17 countries, from 17 different countries, and we have registered 106 people. So I think that we all deserve great applause. Now, one more thing, besides the course that we are now attending, KMGN holds additional activities all around the year. We will update you on them. All other activities are with no cost. You can come, you are invited to come, you are invited to also invite your friends, your colleagues of knowledge management, wherever they are, and ask them to join as well to any other initiative any other activity that is not paid. And now it's the first time I want to announce, and it will take me 20 seconds and I'll put it on the chat, the new series of roundtables. We are going to have roundtables every 2 months on some new technology. The first one will be on generative AI, Bard, ChatGPT, and others. You know what? I won't put the information now. We'll do it some other day. But please notice, March 30, first roundtable, details will come soon. So thank you very much. And I want to pass the facilitation, the leadership, not only now, but for the coming 19 weeks to Olga, who is our team leader. She's the leader of this course. Olga Smirnova from Sibir, Russia. And Olga, the stage is yours. Please start.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you, all of us. A few minutes later, we will, with pleasure, tell you more about course expert team who co-develops this program. But first of all, I would like to ask us to share our current emotions, current mood, how we feel ourselves, and what is our expectation for this course. Please share your any emotions or any words which you would like to use. For example, Zoom give us new opportunities. You can see it in the chat. Just one phrase or symbol. What's your expectation? How you feel today? Let's call it KM Lovers Day. Great. I hope that we will on this level during the whole course. And let me start with the name of this program. Of course, we will talk about the new collaboration, what is a new criteria, new specific of collaboration, and how to manage it better and better. And first of all, I would like to ask one of our expert team, Arthur Shelley. Please share your vision, your understanding. What is our key purpose of the program? Because of course we understand that collaboration is important. Collaboration is very natural for us, and collaboration definitely influenced our future. But what do you see the key objectives, the key purpose of this program? Arthur?
Yeah, thanks, Olga. It's interesting that people have a perception that they collaborate, and everyone does to a degree. But in our observation, around the world. People think they're collaborating very well, but it's like comparing Little League to the Olympics. So we want to elevate that level of collaboration, make it more deliberate, give people experiences of doing that, so that they know how it feels to collaborate at a very high level. And I think this program that we're taking you through over a period of the 19 weeks really gets you to highlight things that you may have made assumptions around, but to the point where they become a reality, where they become, as Olga would say, part of your DNA. You know, it's just the natural way that we interact with each other at a very high level. So you'll notice here our description of what we're doing with the course as a whole starts with verbs. You know, we're doing things, we're increasing, we're experiencing, we're connecting, we're highlighting, we're building, sharing, starting a community. We want this group of people to continue to interact together so that we can co-create a whole bunch of things together in future projects. And enjoy, have fun. The more you enjoy it, the more you will get out of it, for sure. Thank you, Olga.
Marco, thank you for sharing it with us. And please, dear colleagues, please share what is your vision, what is a key goal for you. Please choose the only one option. You can see pool right on the screen. Please choose one answer. '46, 47, 80. Let's wait for a few seconds before we go next. Great. Now, thank you for your answers. I will share the results in a few minutes via chat. Have a few seconds to answering, but let's continue. And I would like to say a few words about organizational part of our course, and three main things which you should know. First of all, in this course, we have a special place in KMGN knowledge base. It's a website which is one way, one door for all information. It will update week by week, and all information, presentation, videos, edition materials, our key findings from every session, you can find there. And please, if you wish to see another pages, another sort of information, please let us know, because we will co-develop, co-create this infrastructure for our collaboration during this 19th week altogether. So first, one place for all information. Second, it's very important, take from this course as much as you can. Ask questions via chat. Be proactive during the session. Asking us questions, not just on a session, but between. It's absolutely okay, and we will definitely very happy to have it. And third, it's very important. This course is practical-oriented course. We will not just listen and talk about collaboration, but we will do it. Altogether, we will co-create set of knowledge for effective collaboration, for managing collaboration in a proper way. For this reason, we organize 5 practical sessions. And during this session, we will create the decision for case study, training case, and update our skill and practice tools, as you put in your answers via chat. And for this session, we will form teams for each case, and you will work together all these 5 practical sessions. And it will be a chance for you to try to test collaboration during this program. And of course, we will give you sometimes fun, sometimes very simple, sometimes very curious tasks just for your wishes. It's not obligation. It's just an opportunity to practice in your personal life how to collaboration works. Please welcome and take, again, please take from this course, from 19 weeks, as much as you can. And let's go and pull. And I will share results with us. Please, you can see on the screen what is our most popular answers. We will definitely react. And Vadim, please introduce our expert team. And I think that this expert team will think how we can meet these expectations. Vadim?
Next slide, please.
Welcome.
So we have a team. Actually, it's much bigger than 5 people you see on the screen right now. And yes, Olga, she's our leader, and we enjoy your leadership very much, Olga. Arthur Shelley, our mindset keeper, not only mindset, but our like a track keeper. Arthur doing his best for us to be in the right direction all the course. Maria, she is looking, she's our caregiver. She's looking after all the interests, especially for KMers and KM discipline. So Maria links this course between all other KM methodologies initiatives. Myself, I'm responsible for in our team for business orientation. So for us to be as business oriented as we can. Madan has a great global perspective, and he's looking after all the global trends and what does influence the collaboration the most. And Olga, of course, again, she's responsible for methodology part, for all the system part, step by step, moving for all the practice and for the key results in our course. So you see, we are co-creating this course all together. We did it in co-creation, and not only 5 of us, more people, we will introduce all of them during the course, and we will be very happy to invite you to join this co-creation, because it's a time we are collaborating and co-creating virtually. We build this course virtually, so you are very, very welcome to join. And having different experience from different locations, cultures, languages, different experience, we can look from the very different corners and to create the most. So all together we can create the best value altogether. So this course will continuously created each next day. Olga?
Great, and thank you, Vadim. We covered all organizational stuff, which is, of course, first meeting. Of course, we should say about the whole program, how it's organized, and what we are doing here. But let's move to the today's topic. And today we will think and discuss how collaboration starts to be a new engine for organizational development, and what is the new essence of collaboration, and how it helps to leverage our KM initiatives. And objectives of this session, of course, it's understand the new context and new place of collaboration on these. Of course, to see the power of collaboration and how collaboration influence to our success, and of course, start to enjoy collaboration between us. And of course, we start from this slide. It's maybe some basic information, but it's important. And of course, we understand very well that collaboration is well connected with KM and definitely influence the efficiency of our KM project. Of course, it's definitely a specific, very open frame of mind and the way how we react to any activities around us. And of course, collaboration is an asset. It's a source for creating new value. We know it, we do it, but we would like to say why collaboration is so dramatically important today. Moria? Maria, please, your mic.
I unmuted
Great.
myself. We see here a different story, something different, not collaboration. We are looking on the change in the way we travel. If we go 200 years back or 400 years back, something like in the 19th century, the firemen are moving from walking with people and lads to using horses as part of the walk. 200 years later, or 150 years later, something, or nearly 200 years later, something like 1930 something, they're starting to use cars instead of using horses. And they are shocked, and they don't like the idea, and they don't like what it's giving them. Now, what I'm trying to tell us, that no revolution is easy, especially when we are experiencing it, when we are in it, and we find it more challenging to see the pause, because we see how convenient our walk was up till now. Even it can be a horse turning into a car. Please continue. So what are the new technologies or the new drivers that are now making us feel uncomfortable, or maybe making us even have to think about new ways of collaboration? First of all, the ChatGPT speaking with us. Of course, we add the Google Bard, which we didn't only see, it was launched, but none of us really saw it because it's only an announcement. The DALL-E 2, that's changing the way we are preparing our pictures. The picture from the previous slide was DALL-E 2. Let's continue. The Pictory, that is making videos. I can write the content and it prepares me a video, it prepares me a movie. The Amazon Alexa, which not only encodes but also decodes, and it has something like over 200 million business rules that help it do it. And we have more and more time for presentations, and more. In other words, AI is turning to be generative AI. It generates new content. Now we're looking on it. It organizes content, it generates content, and that's what we did. And we were in charge of people that are doing it. So how does it influence us? And how does it influence our role? And how should we work, not only collaborate, but collaborating can help us think together how we take this revolution and turn it to the best opportunity that KM has ever had. And that's what we want to do here, to speak about the revolution and how knowledge work is changing and how we must change dramatically, immediately, and together. And this course will give us means also between ourselves, because we will know one another better, and also because of the tools it will give us with other people to dramatically, immediately, better take this revolution and turn it into an opportunity. Back to you, Olga.
Thank you, Maria. And Vadim, please continue.
I should turn the mic as well. So collaboration is different today than it was yesterday, and we assume that it will be different tomorrow. There are so many signposts, and what are the trends, what are the wings of change which influence the collaboration the most? So you see, everybody, especially leaders, decision makers, they would like to have everything faster, easier, cheaper, cost effective. So it's a not fun story. It's a phrase we hear almost everywhere. Tell me your idea in 30 seconds. How we can do it in 1 week? Something like that. So time became so expensive. So we would like to reduce this cost, not only money, but time, team members' time, whatever. And at one hand, actually there here 3 hands. So one, it's a cost. Second, technology. Each second, new tools and techniques appears. everywhere, not only Miro, which we use now, but we did not use, for example, 2 years ago, a lot of automatization, visualization, machine learning. So everything, you can see it on the slide. So technology influence a lot, and we we now discuss how to collaborate not only between people, but how to collaborate with robotics, with all the technology. So technology gives great many challenges each next day, and of course relationship. The nature of relationships changed. So it's a constant change, and so how to build long-term or even lifetime strategic partnership, collaborative positioning, and how strategic partnership and collaborative positioning enable new opportunities to emerge fast. So many like winds of change which drive us forward, and how we can use these winds to blow the sails of KM. It's next slide. So what is collaboration in business? Because collaboration drives organization forward, drives business forward. And so what we face? Competition is growing. Not only for market or for customers, but for employees, for suppliers, for collaborative partners. So we always trying to be more attractive for our neighbors. And collaboration is a tool for winning this competition today. And organization needs more solution, more effectiveness, more breakthrough ideas. So something new, create more value, and we need more and more clients, partners, neighbors want to add influence organization. So and the organization needed. So we see so many communities appearing, so many co-creation within not only like within company, not only within companies and customers, but within supply chain, inter-organization level. So it change the understanding, the nature and power of collaboration a lot. Next slide. And what's happening? Next. So what is best way to do today? It's to use collaboration to enjoy the power of knowledge. So using collaboration, we can extract much more knowledge from our teams, from our communities, from our organization. First of all, and second, it helps us to create more value, because extracting more knowledge and experience, especially critical knowledge, and directing this to our organization success, so we can create more value, new value, not the best value as we did before, but new value, up-to-date value. Collaboration helps to create new product, new VPs, improve current process based on unique combinations of assets, and more and more and more. But what's more? And you see, in case we will look for collaboration not only from the business organization leaders' point of view, we can see that maybe it is KM's time, because for KMs, it's time to become irreplaceable within the organization, because KMs can be a new drivers in organization, because anyone who knows how to make collaboration coding to the new rules using the full power of technology, making cooperation easily, tasty, efficient, and predictable, change the rule of the game, and becomes really an irreplaceable and unique and, how to say, powerful organization. Collaboration helps to reposition KM inside the organization. So, and the bigger this ball, that's much harder to bite it. So this is with a very strong position in organization to lead collaboration in new era. Next slide, please. And what is most important shift not we are great people. So in KM and in organizations, there are many great people, but it's time to shift from being a great people only, but to become real great collaborative team. So it's a mindset shift we are doing right now. Olga?
Thank you. And one more shift which we are doing in our mindset, we are thinking about what is a key question. And of course, the question is not about how to make collaboration. We know how to do it. But the question is how to build, implement, and scale collaboration in a new circumstance with high speed and great results. That's in our focus. That's a challenge for us, which we would like to overcome. And now it's very time for start to collaborating, start to know each other, start to think together. And now, please welcome to the breakout rooms, and please discuss the only one question. For your opinion, what is the key difference between collaboration yesterday and tomorrow? Feel free, no limit, just share your vision, share your ideas, and of course, our strong recommendation, start to know each other, start to know the different perspectives from all of you. We have 10 minutes for discussion. We have Miro board for putting our answer. The name of your room is the same, the name of your group. Please use your form, and see you in 10 minutes and discuss what we will have. Please enjoy.
Olga?
Yeah, Maria?
I have a question. You have fixed rooms here? Or is it random?
It's a random 10 rooms.
Okay, so also people that are registering in the past 5-10 minutes are also included.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you for your care, Maria.
I'm working very hard to register additional people.
I know it. Hope you enjoy your discussion. Just a few seconds. Yes. Room 1 is here. She's here. 4, 5, 6. I like this emotion when we do not finish our discussion and our energy is so high and we have a lot of ideas to share. Okay, sorry for saying that, but we have to continue, and we have to move forward. And please back this video, and let's pause for a few minutes with our Miro and. Because that is the kilo fresh also. I would like to say you great compliments for your findings, because if you see the vision, how we see the difference between traditional and new modern collaboration from tomorrow, you can see similarities. Of course, first of all, the key idea that new collaboration means that we have no limitation, or round about it, 24 hours, 7 days a week, any different cultures, different languages, different ages, no matter where you are now, but it matters that you have an access to the virtual collaboration. First. Second, very, very great, powerful from technology side. And yes, the key question how we start to collaborate with technology and how we use the technology for our reason. But in the same time, it's a challenge for us how to be selective, how to choose the proper technology, how to choose the proper contact, because we have a lot of. Third, of course, collaboration is focusing on value creation. Thank you for stress attention on this moment in your discussion. More and more values, and it's definitely influence that more and more team self-empowered, because teams makes more collaborative teams makes more and more valuable, more and more powerful. And of course, I would like to give a great compliment for your idea that new collaboration needs constantly changing. We should upgrade ourselves day by day to be successful, because world is changing dramatically and so quickly. And of course, when we are master in collaboration, when we manage this process, it gives us very important asset for us as a person. We can feel ourselves comfortable in this uncertainty, and we can feel that we are confident in our team, in our project, in knowledge which we have. And all these changes set the question that the challenge to us, how we should change our approach to collaboration. And I would like to ask Madan to share a few thoughts. What's new in collaboration today more? Madan? And yes, one click away, no limits, key assets. Yes, please.
Yeah, so we already have bits and pieces of what we want to move towards in the individual performances of geniuses. So for example, whether you're a sporting legend or a chef, a master chef, etc., there are different principles of collaboration that come about in teams, whether you're a team putting together a new kind of a meal, or in the case of sports, whether you're a Maradona or a Messi, etc. There's a lot of collaboration that's going on, and a lot of this is intuitive. It's very hard to put your fingers down on what exactly did he do during this pass? How did they know this ball was coming to them? Or in the case of a kitchen, a master chef's kitchen, how do they know exactly what to do with the garlic and when to put the ginger in, etc.? There are a lot of things that are happening intuitively for many of these experts. The key for us in this field now is, in our work, can we come up with new principles for what's happening in this space so that we can all agree on what these principles are, improve these principles, build a maturity curve through these principles, and so on. So that's what the whole aim of this course now is, which is in addition to existing models of collaboration, and we will do a lot of research and literature reviews on older models of collaboration, and try to focus on what are areas where new kinds of collaboration are needed. And already saw some of this in the breakout rooms. I'm sure some of these notes are captured over there, but I can tell you from in our group, we talked about how sometimes you don't know what the exact results need to be, but you sort of know what the general direction is, and then let us see what happens. Another one is time pressures. There are two kinds of time pressures. One is people don't have enough time to collaborate. They need to collaborate much faster. And second is the kinds of goals that they have, the kinds of needs that are arising have much less time to be solved. So this pressure to solve issues like, we'll talk about this later, issues like, say, climate change or co-creating products globally, collaborating with new companies to come up with new industry alliances. So whether you're doing industry standards or different kinds of collaboration, you need new kinds of skills to negotiate geopolitical uncertainties, market changes, supply chain disruptions, and so on. Another point which came up in our group at least was the need for empowerment. Collaboration is not just, I know this and I want to do this. It is also, let me give somebody else a chance. Let me discover who the new experts are in this space. How do we create these kinds of people? So in some, collaboration has to become a part of the DNA. So collaboration has been there anyway. A lot of COP discussion, communities of practice and so on is about communication, collaboration, etc. But now if we focus with a razor eye focus on collaboration and the new co-creation, we can come up with new kinds of strengths for our discipline, new kinds of foundation. And with this, we can gain more credibility also as a profession and as professionals in this field of KM. Thanks, Olga. Back to you.
Thank you, Madan. As usual, as Vadim says, you are open new perspectives for us. Thank you so much. And next step, we would like to say about our journey, our as KMGN team, how we are coming to collaboration and how we build our collaboration and how we are continuously building this collaboration. Vadim, Moria, I would happy pass to you.
Thank you, Olga. Yes, it was a great journey, almost 10 years. And initially, the group of friends we discussed it from the conference to conference. We moved from one conference to another, and we always saw the same faces. And the idea of creating certain network discussed several times, and thanks to Karun Radan Mahan, he started to do it, and four guys actually decided to do it, and several guys joined them immediately after. So we had four, and then eight people who had initial trust, joy, and understanding with each other, and we start to do something altogether. Physical conference. Then in Melbourne, actually in Australia, we started to co-create virtually, co-created G-Link and conducted in Bangkok. So firstly, we did it more in Asia because it was certain neighborhood, but then expand to the globe, and more conference all over the world. And when COVID influence on us on the 2020, we moved to virtual, and even less borders. And we started not only to meet each other during the conference, but to create more. We thanks to Rudolf, India, we started not only to meet, but do something valuable, have teams, project teams, force teams, and then it helps us to come to virtual conferences and create more committees regularly. So, and we come from the group of friends to partners, to collaborative partners. And today, Olga, can we do next slide? And step by step. And from the friends and shared interest, we naturally move to shared experience altogether. And step by step, we understand that we can serve the world. We have the vision how to develop ourselves, how to position ourselves, how to serve the KM and KM discipline. And we understood that it's time for us to collaborate virtually, especially in the COVID time. And we initiated a special project when several hundred people in Zoom, in chat, we share principles of collaboration, created our first codes, culture codes, and we started to see the strategy of KMGN, and we did it together, more togetherness, and step by step. Let me pass to Moria, because we did invest our time virtually, and we did create institutionalization. So we started to understand each other even deeper, and it helps us to create value, not just for each other, but for the organization and for the KM discipline. Maria? What, let me, I don't know whether Maria is with us, maybe technical problems.
No, I was muted, that's all.
No worries.
Okay, so
I was ready to continue.
I go on. I think that KMGN's history is not of interest to most of the people here. Okay, so we are coming to KMGN's course. So why are we speaking about the history and the milestones? But these milestones are examples of how collaboration can be built. It's not always the same ordering, but it's the same ingredients. The trust, the visioning, the togetherness, the institutionalization. Sometimes after we're all together and we all want the same things, we have to have the processes, we have to have the guidelines. And then we have to start having outcomes. The AIKM course was the first outcome, bringing something new to the table. Let's continue on. Then we moved from the second circle by this course to the third circle. The second circle was the friends, Madan, Vincent, Arthur, Vadim, Rudi, and myself, and etc. But when we went to the third circle, we said, we want to be one community, not with 40 friends, but with all the KMers worldwide. And that was the first change. So it's also a new outcome, and also stretching the boards. And then on 2022, we said, yes, Okay, that's a good idea. But if we want to fulfill the vision, we need more activities, more participants, and this was my main next milestone. So let's skip on, Olga, and see what were the key success factors that are important for every collaboration, or at least can teach or can be a model for other things. Oh, before we continue, okay, so you can see the achievements we had. I think we said that we had new value creation, we had a common understanding, trust, joy, regular activities, culture, and much mutual success. So let's go on to the next slide. And yes, let's see what our key success factors are. And the first one is meaningful vision, because if we don't have the target, the objective, the very long and the very far vision, where are we going to, and it has to be meaningful, we will just be nice to one another, friends with one another, happy to meet one another, but not really making a change. If you want to make a change through your collaboration, you need a vision, you need a direction, like an Alice in Wonderland world, and you need also the vision to be meaningful, bigger than us. And that's why we are able to have so many activities, so many changes, so much impact, because of the meaningful vision on our collaboration, built on our collaboration. Vadim. Vadim is muted.
Yeah, I'm muted. It's a culture. So, and trust. We talked about trust in case to look at the previous slide, because it was a very important step from us to move from the common understanding to trust creation. Because trust is initial for doing collaboration, as we see it on our KMGN experience. Yeah, because from common understanding, via joy we had, because we create more joy, and we started to build trust. And it was a very, very, very important critical success factor for us. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what additional ingredients do we need? When we have, what additional ingredients do we need? What was our additional success factors? It's not only enough to have a leader that wants to lead collaboration. We have to have a team, and a team that is keen to invest, and that we have on KMGN. Now you can say, oh, it's nice, it's easy. No, it's even more challenging than the collaboration that most of us are experiencing within their organizations. Because here, it's not my main job, it's not my daily job. Everyone is here is volunteering, and everyone here is on a different time zone. So we needed a team that was really keen to invest, and that was our next key success factor. Vadim.
So, because we can see the KMGN as a case, and moving from leading but to co-leading team was very big step forward, because we start to co-lead, and we could create the culture and the procedure when leader mentor each other, share experience, and it helps us to shift our mindset to be very collaborative. So co-leading team, now we have a committees in KMGN, so helped us to spread collaboration, both culture and mindset and behavior within KMGN. Next. And it helps us to create institutionalization, because it was easier, not, as Maria said, more people started to invest, were ready to invest, but different interests. So that institutionalization helped us to understand all the different interests and to make the decision faster, so not to lose time, but to enjoy. We reduced conflicts almost at all. I do not remember that we had any conflicts for last several years, but we have more joy, more fun, no conflicts, which drive and enhance our collaboration a lot. Maria?
I want to add on the co-leading team. Now, maybe not every collaboration needs a co-leading team, but when you're doing something that is not your daily job or not your first job, sometimes it feels very heavy, that all the responsibility is yours and that it's too much for you. So when you have a co-leading team, it can be a great ingredient. And the last but not least, no, not last, almost last, I want to add the COVID. The COVID is not a good idea. Please don't look for new COVIDs or similar things, but it did so good for us. It was a real catalyzer for our collaboration. Because if we want to come and say, yes, let's meet with Zoom, before COVID, we started to do it, but it was, now when the COVID came in and everyone learned to work with Zoom and to collaborate virtually, it all became much easier. So don't look for trouble, but when they come, turn them into opportunities. Vadim, last now?
And of course, culture. It's a critical success factor. We started naturally, step by step, since the year 2019, create a culture, and now we have it. It's a part of our DNA now. So it was a great step forward as well. So thank you, Moria, Olga, and everybody in KMGN, because we are all co-creators of this case study, which helped us to position KMGN as a global, most collaborative knowledge professional network, which we are, and as a platform for the future achievements we are going to have next year, and we will definitely share it next year in next year course. Olga?
Moria, Vadim, and yes, all KMGN team, thank you for sharing this experience, because yes, it wasn't very easy way with pink marshmallows and unicorns. It was way which we built at each steps. It was important, and thank you for sharing key success factor. I think it's a good idea to think about it for each of our participants. But I would like to, in the final part of our meeting, I would like to say a few words about the way how, as Madan says, how we make our collaboration manageable, how we can improve our knowledge and skills of scaling, building, and increasing results of collaboration. And these metrics, it is a way how you can build your collaboration layer by layer in 2 dimensions. The level of effectiveness, what you can do in your relation, in your team. And second, the size, the scale, the number of people which you can manage, who can effectively collaborate all together. And each square includes set of barriers and also set of tools, principles, and rules, how to manage it in a proper way. And that is the way which we are going in this course. And one of the key results which each participant will have, we will do it in our practice session, 5 practice sessions inside the course. We will build our way on this map, on these metrics. What is the certain steps which do, in which order, and which tools and techniques we should use in each square, in each step, to be the most effective. That's the way how we organize our course. That's the way how we organize our knowledge, and that's the way how we will build our collaboration day by day in this course, week by week. Finalizing today's meeting, we would like to ask you to put the only one key takeaway. And I'm happy that some of you use the opportunities which technology gives us. Technology drives our collaboration. And I see the very hot discussion in the chat. Please put right now the only one key takeaway from you today. And after that, yes, please comment, react, read each other, and we will conclude it. Just 1 minute, please share your key insights. Yeah, great. Let's turn the horse into a car. Let's do it. Okay, thank you so much for sharing feedback. As I've said, all materials will be in a website, and we will send you a link and instruction how to use it. We will see on the next week, and next week we will discuss about key success factors of collaboration. And please ask your questions. We'll definitely answer it. Thank you so much for the first meeting, and see you in a week.
See you guys.
Okay, thank you.
Great job,
Thank
all
you.
guys.
Bye.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so
Bye.
much.
Thanks,
Thank you.
everyone.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Good night. Good morning.
Have a good
Thank you.
day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye from tomorrow.
I see you tomorrow.
Good night.
See you
Good night,
today.
our friends in Australia.